Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. It's Christina and we are flipping through this beautiful A5 Moterm rings in pebble black. So let's get into it. Okay, everyone. Keep in mind, here's my short little disclaimer. Everything in my life and your life as well is a work in progress. That's how it works, right? So there are some more things that I need to kind of tweak, and you'll see those things. And if I think of them, I will point them out to you. Also, I will link as much as I can, remember, in the description box below for you. If you cannot find something that you're interested in, let me know in the comments section and I will get you the information. Or if you have any other questions, leave those there as well. So, like I mentioned, this is an A5 Moterm rings in pebble black. I do own one croc gray that's a folio. And it's okay. I like the pebble a lot better. It is so soft and it looks amazing. I love it. So before I open it, I wanted to give you a top view. And let me just check my frame here. There you have it. You will see a bound notebook right here. And then all of this stuff is on rings. And you will also see that there is a back pocket here. Okay, so this is a letter size piece of paper. Okay, so I have something folded like a letter, in a trifold, and then I have these components that are tucked back here. So we'll start there very quickly. There's just a few things, and the reason why I wanted to start here is because sometimes you can put these things obviously on rings, like that's way easier, right? But sometimes it's just easier to be able to take things in and out faster than that, or just to grab it. So I have my ideal week here, and I also have the Bible recap plan printed out front and back. So I have all the days, and I printed a new copy for myself. And then I have a couple of recipes that we were going to try this week. So I stuck those in there as well. All right. And then this was just me working on my Pinterest boards because they are a mess. So I'm trying to figure that part out. Okay, I'm going to lay those to the side. And then I'm going to take these clips out. Okay. So let me check my view here. All right. So in this, I'm going to take this out real quick. In this pocket, do you see how far that comes up? Like, it's crazy. I usually don't keep a whole lot over here. If I keep anything, I would want it to be pretty flat, so that it doesn't affect my notebook in here. Okay. So I do have a few of these sticky notes here that I got. I don't even know. Maybe Michael's? I'm not even sure where those came from. They have a lot of that style though on Amazon, so I will get you a similar link. There's also a zip pocket there, and I have a piece of paper in there that has some passwords on it. And I have the Hobonichi Day Free for 2022. So I wanted to just go over super quick. Maybe I'll do it in another video. I'll go over it a little bit here, and then I'll probably do it more in depth. As you guys will see, like my plan with me's and stuff like that. So we'll kind of see how it's all kind of put together and how it all works together. But I'll go over a little bit of it here. If you guys know me at all, if you know nothing about me, you need to know that I do not like paper that doesn't turn, okay? That doesn't, where you can't get a hold of it. Okay. Do you hear this? Can you hear that? Okay. That's turning 2 pages at a time, by the way. Now, listen to this. Can you hear the difference? You're not even that close to the mic. Okay. It's crazy. So this is, I'm going to use this. I will probably end up getting the, I don't know for sure, but maybe I will, getting the stickers that go over this. This is going to get used. I am trying to decide, like make my final decision of what I'm going to use this for. It will be a tracker of some kind. But I'm not exactly sure exactly what I want to use it for. So I need to get that decided soon. This is watercolor. And I did start laying out December. And then I also have watercolored through March. And then I basically started the very first page. I'm using Tombow markers as the background color there. And this notebook is going to serve as my brain dump and my running to-do list. It's basically like my inbox. If I think of things that I need to do, it's going here. I will probably also map out projects within this notebook. So it's going to be a project tracker as well, to where I can pull the notebook out and line out all of the tasks, and it'll be some space to think that I'll be able to keep a little bit more long term. The idea behind this is to be able to take this notebook out and place it above or beside, my rings, and say, okay, what else do I need to do for homeschool? Where can I fit that in this week? What else needs my attention, right? So I've homeschool, my 24 plan. There's things I want to research. There's things I need to do. Research is to do as well, but do you see how I broke that out? Personal to do, memberships to do. There's the forum that I use. I need to set up some more things. Video post ideas, social media, and then that's all basically I have at this point. So that's basically the idea behind this. The reason, or another thing that I'm thinking about, because I wasn't 100% sure what I wanted to do, is if by chance I change my mind, I could use this as daily pages and have them months. That's initially what I was going to do. But what changed my mind is I could have a lot of space on these rings. So this front cover just simply gets tucked into here, and it's totally awesome right there. I will link my pen down below for you. I wanted, again, to add more decor in here. I have the space on the rings to do that. It does make it a bigger planner. It makes it chunky and a little bit heavy. But I'm not carrying this inside the store. I am taking it with me in my car, but I'm not carrying it inside the store. I'm using my Tomio River paper inserts from Paper Penguin Co. in my wallet, that standard traveler's notebook. Okay. So if I needed that, if I needed something inside the store, whatever, which I'm usually doing pickup, so whatever. But yeah, so I'm just going to kind of flip through this and talk a little bit. I do try to have sticky notes and vellums and pictures and stickers and watercolor and all kinds of things in these pages. And as you can see here, I love a variety of different papers to write on. That's the experience that I want to have in my planner. I want it to be a place that I want to come to. I don't want them all so rigid and perfectly lined up and Some people, that's what they want, not for me. Okay. I have bottom dividers. So I have blank Tomio River paper there. I've got some vellum. These are from SM Plans, I believe, on her Facebook group inbox. principles. This here is just old school college ruled paper. And I do need to cut some more of that out. So that is basically what I'm planning on using for my daily pages, but I need to get the watercolor out for that. Just different bits and bobs, tracking. As you can see, I haven't filled that in, but this right here is something I can go back and do, so it's not as urgent. And there's a very high chance that this section is going to come out. It's going to just be, there are going to be trackers in here, but it's not going to be a dedicated section like this. And you'll kind of see that more over the next few weeks as I'm sharing more about this. But this is just from a book, and I think it's cool. These dividers here really like sticky notes. They stick really well, and also the adhesive pockets. They do sell those on Amazon, so while you can't get them in the Target right at the moment, you can get some on Amazon. My calendar part is still in here. Again, this monthly view is going to come out because it'll be in the day free. For now, until I run out of these, I am going to stick with this weekly layout. But that will probably change as well once I use all of those up. I'll decide at that point, or actually before that point, what I'll be changing into. And currently I'm using the Hobonichi Avec December pages. And so that's just kind of what some days are looking like. Not a whole lot on the task side, but more on the schedule side. All right. Okay, and then I have, this is where I was going to add some more of those daily pages for January. But again, I need to watercolor the background because they just stick together and I don't like it. And I like the crinkly sound. I like toner over paper. So that's what those are for. My 24 plan. So behind here I have website and landing pages information and administrative things. Like I want to create a resources page, things like that. So again, I'm going to be adding in some watercolor. Adding these images and things like that kind of help a little bit. Those are upside down, or that one is. They help a little bit, but I really like the watercolor because you can just write over the top of it. If you put images in or stickers or washi tape or any of those other things, which I do like, it takes up space. You know what I mean? You can't write over this. So it's taking up that space where you can't write in that spot. So that's kind of why I started liking watercolors. I've showed this page many times, and I don't want to show all of my things. So writing is for blog posts. I did add a video section in here, so I'm going to do that separately, even though this was a video. But I just kind of titled the top of the page, and I literally just make notes in here. I'm not longhand writing anything. And again, I'm using Stylogy notebooks. I have taken them apart, and that's what this paper is right here. I've taken them apart and punched them and put them in my planner. A notepad that I got probably at Target. Same kind of thing for videos. And again, adding sticky notes on things to where they're just handy just throughout the planner. Membership section, things I need to do. These are my inserts that I use for meetings. I like the layout of them to where you can write agendas down and just kind of take notes and then, and have that space there. It does even have a date space up at the top there as well. And then social, here I was kind of mapping out what I wanted to post each day, that type of stuff. There's just notes in here for various things. Here's that same SM plans insert, but I just printed it in black, no color. And then I have this December tab, and I'm doing Facebook group tracking, and just writing out the details. And I do need to purchase, I don't know that there's room. I may try it for like next week and see if there's room, but I need a place to kind of map out my social media stuff, and then I can use these inserts, which I created in Canva, that's my daughter writing on there, to write out the detail a little bit more detail, and then do the tick boxes for what social media platforms I posted it on. But yeah, this is January, so as you can tell, I just cut and pasted, and it's like a mess, really. And I made it for, it was Sunday, so it was like 31s over here on Monday, and then 30s over here, whatever. But I'm still kind of refining that section, but I've been doing a lot better, at least. Homeschool, I have ordered a new planner. The last one that you guys saw was from Paper House Productions, and it's a spiral planner, and that one's okay. But I do want a little bit more space to write some progress information and observation information. And so I ordered a planner for that, and I'm not going to tell you what I ordered yet. But it is it's well known in the planner community as not specific to homeschooling. So I'm really excited to be able to add that to my channel, and I will be sharing that from time to time. Though I don't think there's a lot of homeschool mamas watching me, apparently. But you can see how I am able to use that planner, the one I'm talking about. You'll be able to see that. So I am going to be sharing it. But right now, this space is just kind of for notes when I'm, watching YouTube and things like that upstairs. And then things that I want to keep long term, I can obviously do that. I can tip them into different notebooks or whatever. These inserts I created, this is what I was using. I created these in Canva as well. So I just kind of made my own deal, and this set didn't print front and back, but if you had two more on this side, you'd have your 4-day school week. And that's what we use, 4-day year round. And again, just Stalogy paper. I can't share my reference section with you, but I do have a top loading pocket back here that I just have a little notepad in, and this pretty little card for now. And then a piece of scrapbook paper laminated as just kind of like a page lifter. Back here, it's pretty boring. I have punched large index cards. I have whole repair kit and some tabs and some labels and a couple little freebie sticker pieces here that I was trying to use the rest of. And then just little sticky notes right there. And then I'm trying to do on my daily pages write in a certain color. So I was just kind of picking the Tombow, but I was writing in a different color to show like it's what really happened versus what I planned happened, just so that I have more data to use for the future, right? I can tweak my ideal week, or see why something didn't get done, if it's a trend or not, right? If it's an ongoing thing. The reason why I'm picking Tombows, which I'll probably order some more colors, I have a handful, but I wasn't really that big into them until now, until I had that idea. So I used the fine tip in for doing those corrections, but then I also have the brush tip in for making headers on my pages. Now, I don't do hand lettering. It's not fancy like a lot of people's are, but it's really cool though to have both of those in one pen, and I never really used them before, and so now I'm getting those in my collection, and I'm really excited about that. So that's it. That's what I have. The homeschool planner will not be carried around with me. I don't need it with me. It will stay in the homeschool room, and then I will pull it into this room, which is my office, when I do my homeschool planning. but it can stay in the homeschool room. And like I said, I'll just keep this small section in here for YouTube video notes and those type of things. So that's what I have. 2022, I am ready for you. Until next time, bye guys.